Oh, hi, Mark. You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and today we are doing our second episode of Cult Films. And today we will be talking about, you guessed it, The Room by Tommy Wiseau, which I always pronounce Wiseau because that's how it's spelled, but no, it's Wiseau.
Now, how's your sex life?
I can't talk about that because, Mark and Denny and the drugs and the pudding and the pops.
What kind of drugs?
The green kind. But anyway, The Room is a movie that was made on a $6 million budget. Shocking, yes, I know, it's terrible. I don't know where that budget went, but it's just kind of...
Or where it came from.
Yeah, or where it came from. Tommy Wiseau claims it had something to do with, I think, selling leather jackets or something like that. A lot of the actual crew there thinks that possibly that the movie was an excuse for money laundering to do with drugs. And Tommy, I think, was wrongfully arrested on a drug raid charge. I can't remember if that's an actual thing that happened, so don't quote me on that. But the movie itself has terrible acting, and I bought it because I heard, oh, it's so horrible, it's comical. You need to watch it because, it's terrible. It has horrible acting.
It's garbage.
Initially I was actually sad at the ending because, spoiler alert, Johnny kills himself, and, I felt it was pretty sad, despite the fact that the acting was terrible. Because, everyone betrayed him. And, that was what Tommy Wiseau was going for. It was supposed to be a romantic, drama type thing. Although, most people look at it now as a sort of dark comedy, which, Tommy has later rebuked the claims of it being a, romantic drama and claimed, oh, it was supposed to be a comedy the whole time.
No, it wasn't.
This movie itself is so odd. It was not. But yeah, he has this quote here that's to make it look like it's from like a critic on the case, and it says, experience this quirky new black comedy. It's a riot. But if you look, that quote's actually from Tommy Wiseau's synopsis of the plot, so you can't really see that. But yeah, that's what that is. Well, the movie itself introduces multiple side plots that are completely irrelevant and never again mentioned. Like, Lisa's mom at one point says, I definitely have breast cancer, and then they just shrug that off like it's nothing.
The shittiest way to tell your kid that you have breast cancer.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Yeah, and, another thing is, the movie itself, like I said, had a $6 million budget, and they had an actual rooftop available for the rooftop scene, but instead of using it, they just used a green screen, which looked a lot worse than the real thing would have.
Because, we have a green screen.
Yeah, I don't know. And it was filmed on a high-res camera and a low-def camera, because Tommy Wiseau didn't know the difference, and he used them interchangeable, so different scenes have different video quality. And he also redubbed most of the lines in, but none of them actually match up with the mouth movement.
I don't understand.
Now, the movie itself becomes funnier when you actually know more about Tommy Wiseau's life. The fact that nobody knows what country he's actually from because he's told multiple different stories. And his actual age has come into question, too, because he comes up with random birthdays all the time and shit. A lot of people think he was born in the 50s, but there's no actual evidence to back it. He's such a bizarre guy. It's like his entire life is a joke.
It is. His entire life is a joke.
Right, and like he made a series that's on Hulu right now called The Neighbors.
Don't
watch it.
It hurts your eyes.
It does. It hurts your eyes a lot. You think that the quality in The Room is bad? The Neighbors is 20 times as bad.
The intervals are so bad.
Yeah. And, he's also been in a couple other things. One thing that I do like that Tommy Wiseau is in, Tommy Wiseau, is the Tommy Wise Show on YouTube, which is this thing of him playing video games and being terrible at it. And the thing is, you can't tell if he's acting or if he's actually playing because he's that bizarre of a guy. And, like, I don't know, the movie's so odd, and it's kind of become a similarity to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which, being shown in, like, porno theaters and having people come in and bring their own stuff. With The Room, they only bring spoons, whereas the Rocky Horror Picture Show, yeah, we'll go into that in another episode, obviously. But, yeah, does that about wrap it up for us today, Snowman?
Yep.
Alrighty.